So just like how we anticipated, just like how we predicted, the price of Bitcoin has finally broken out, because on my previous video I showed you guys for the month of October the price of Bitcoin has formed an inside value CPR, and inside value CPR usually gets formed during uptrend, and just like what I showed you with this example has started breaking out. And if you monitor this price action carefully, where are we? We are at this exact price target which I mentioned on my previous video, $119,000. But the question here is, will Bitcoin continue even higher? Because this trend line was the first bullish price target, and second bullish price target sits around 123,600, and even the no-brainer price target which sits around $129,500. Will this scenario play out? Because if you monitor this price action here using different time frame, using different scenarios, yes guys, we are being flashed with some very interesting moves. So before I start talking about it, let's destroy that like button. Let's try to reach at least 1,000 like in this video. Thank you very much. So first thing first, if you monitor this symmetrical triangle formation which I showed you in my previous video, I was very clear with you guys. Though symmetrical triangle bias is neutral, this here is going to be a bullish breakout. Yes guys, symmetrical triangle bias is neutral, right? Symmetrical triangle bias is neutral, but I was very clear with you guys, despite bias being neutral, this trend will most probably break to the upside, because we found out beside the symmetrical triangle, price parallelly was also following this 1 2 3 reversal pattern, and according to this 1 2 3 reversal pattern, it is another bullish continuation pattern. Bitcoin was supposed to get attracted towards this neckline, but if we monitor this price action carefully, we have not just only tested it, but we are clearly above it. So what does this mean? This means any sort of a pullback here, right? Any sort of a pullback around $116,000, $117,000 will be acting as support, and price of Bitcoin after that is expected to continue with this uptrend. Price following this 1 2 3 reversal pattern, just like as shown here in an example. Yes, you heard that correctly guys. With the help of this leading indicator, we were very confident that there was a very high probability of price heading higher, because for the month of October we formed an inside value CPR, and we knew inside value CPR only gets formed during uptrend. So I showed you guys for the month of October it is more probably going to be an October, which also showed us the price target, first price target, second price target, and even the no-brainer price target around $129,000. So if you monitor it right now, you can see we are testing the first bullish target, and we also know this trend line here not just only acts as magnets, attracts the price, but it also acts as resistance. So what I'm expecting here is more of a sideways movement, even few pullbacks, and any sort of a pullback I just showed you, it could be just a retest around the previous neckline area before continuing with this uptrend. So according to this leading indicator, once Bitcoin flips this key line into support, the next area of confluence is going to be around $123,500, $123,600. But for us, it's not just only the R2 line, but even the no-brainer price target will come back to life for the month of October, which will mark a new all-time high for Bitcoin. And why this actually makes sense? Because you know, since couple of days I have been talking about this parabolic curve pattern. I showed you guys Bitcoin has officially formed base 1, base 2, base 3, and this here could be a formation of base 4. And after a formation of base 4, we have another parabolic move, and price after that heads towards this sell point, just like as shown in an example. So until then, I was very clear with you guys, pullback could be giving us a buying opportunity. So I personally think there will be another blow off top type of movement, and only after that a reversal which could bring us below 100,000. But until then, any sort of a pullback will be looked as a buying opportunity. And why? Because even with the help of these indicators, I mean, you can see this was bearish since couple of days. This was bearish, but now if you look at it carefully, this is a clear bullish cross. Green line at the top, blue line at the bottom, and this only happens during uptrend. But for a proper confirmation, what I also showed you guys was the confirmation from this RSI and MACD. If you monitor this RSI, the RSI looks bullish, guys. We are clearly above this central line, above 50. If you look at MACD has also formed a bullish cross, clearly indicating strength, clearly agreeing with this move. So what does this mean? Any sort of a pullback now, the same trend line, this Williams alligator indicator, will be acting as support, and price after that is expected to continue with this new uptrend, a new all-time high, because along with this Williams alligator indicator, even our Bollinger Band, if you look at it carefully, you can see the central line of the basis line did held the price, and price after that headed straight towards the upper band. So what does this mean? Upper band from Bollinger Band usually gets tested when we are in an uptrend. So in our case, this is another bullish breakout. So what does this mean? Any sort of a pullback, the same trend line here, the central line or the basis line will be acting as support, and price after that is expected to continue with this uptrend, because this is another bullish breakout in our Bollinger Band. So what I'm trying to pinpoint is that the bearish scenarios, which I also showed you guys, if Bitcoin breaks below 110,000, are now getting invalidated. Rising wedge is now getting invalidated. Head and shoulder is getting invalidated, and even a pullback around this 50 exponential moving average is getting invalidated. So now we are going to focus more on a move which might look somehow like this. I mean, price of Bitcoin following this parabolic curve pattern. So in case of doubt, one more time, guys, simply zoom out, because in a bigger picture, pullback like this could be giving us a great buying opportunity. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed this free bonus from Bybit around $30,050, then definitely check the video description. And by saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye bye.